HIP AZOTARA Pančevo celebrates the 50th anniversary as the leading producer of mineral fertilizers in Serbia and one of the leading companies in the Balkans. The fact that in less than half a century of existence, HIP AZOTARA produced and delivered to the market, that is to agricultural producers, more than 20 million tons of mineral fertilizers, is a clear indicator of the company whose priority has always been the quality of products. HIP AZOTARA produces CAN, calcium ammonium nitrate, SAN, stabilized ammonium nitrate, urea, carbamide, UAN, liquid fertilizer, urea ammonium nitrate, NPK fertilizers, anhydrous ammonia, nitric acid and nitric solutions, as well as industrial compressed gas carbon dioxide. HIP AZOTARA has all the prerequisites for reaching the customers by means of railway, road and river transportation. All three forms of transportation are used and connect HIP AZOTARA to all the major European economic centers. The HIP AZOTARA Pančevo port is, due to its potentials, one of the key factors of progress of this factory. Although in the beginning, in 1957, when the construction works on the navigable channel and the docks were started, it was used for quick and economical delivery of equipment necessary for the construction of chemical industry Pančevo, and then for the delivery of raw materials and shipment of final products, nowadays it is the place where various forms of transportation are connected and intersected. The geographical position of the port and the connection with European regions are the reason why HIP AZOTARA has a number of advantages in the area of transport. Considering the fact that Europe decided to convert the Danube into a route for the transportation of heavy loads, it is clear that the Pan-European Corridor 7, as this waterway is called, is at the same time one of the most important European roads. Together with the Rhine and the Main, it represents the most important waterway on the continent. As river transportation is one of the most inexpensive forms of transport of goods, it is therefore expected to expand further, and this will certainly result in the expansion of HIP AZOTARA Pančevo port as well. The Danube, or the European Amazon, flows through Serbia in the total length of 588 kilometers and corresponds to a 10-lane highway. It is deep and wide enough, and in HIP AZOTARA Pančevo port it is possible to operate 345 days on average. Unloading, reloading and loading of goods reach annual quantities of 76,000 tons. However, this is certainly not a final and predetermined limit. The Danube, and thus the HIP AZOTARA Pančevo port, is the only connection between Serbia as a continental state with the Black Sea, and the Rhine-Main-Danube Canal represents the connection with the North and the Baltic Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. The dock aquatorium of the factory port, which is located at the 1,152nd kilometer of the left bank of the Danube, covers an area of nearly 30 hectares. The dock is connected to the Danube by a 1,800 meters long navigable channel. The port's dock is basin type and enables the access of river sea ships of over 3,000 tons capacity.